Hello, everybody. It's the Phantom Group. This is your host, Merlin, today. We're bringing you another awesome discussion, and I have here two good friends of mine. We have the anime hero.
Yeah.
He's excited as usual.
Yes.
And we've also got the Flaming Bird himself, Phoenix Kai.
Hey.
Yep, and then he is less excited.
And
we have
energy, man.
we have to have that contrast, that dynamic yin-yang thing.
Like,
and basically,
it's like one of those buddy cop films, man.
exactly, it's like 48 Hours or Super Cop or wait, no, it's help me out. What's the one with Chris Tucker that I hate?
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour, yeah, that one. It's like that, except better. But no, today we're going to have a discussion about anime villains, just a general one. We're just going to kind of list villains, talk about them, why we like them, and see where it goes. So, who wants to start?
From a little mafia series called Gungrave, you know, the villain that is Harry McDowell.
Harry McDowell is an asshole. No, but you know, he's a good villain. Why don't you think anybody talks about him, actually?
I don't know. For some reason, no one watches Gungrave.
Wait, no. People watch Gungrave.
You sure? Like, I don't know.
I mean, no, I remember back in the day, people were raving about it.
Well, that sounds like a nice title, Gungrave Rave.
Gungrave Rave. No, but I think...
Dead's here.
Yeah, I just told him, Dead, we're having a villain discussion. We just started it. And do a greeting, Dead.
Hello.
You know,
the energy among the other members.
You know, as usual, we got the core group, and everybody's like just mad.
Man, it's like I gotta give my energies to some people, man. Like,
no, you need to share. You need to just
share my shonen energy.
Yeah, just like
man, I just woke up and it's like 3 a.m.
Just do okay, you know how Dende does the healing.
Yeah.
You know, Hero, you have to do the emotional healing. You have to be like
healing, I guess.
like somebody,
Healing! Take it!
It's like Dende will be like, oh, shove it up the butt. Oh. But yeah, anyway, we just started a villain discussion. And right now we're talking about the villain from Gungrave. And I think you're right. I think the thing that works about him is that there's that friendship in the beginning of the series that you really don't think he's a bad guy, and they're both kind of set by circumstances to kind of be drawn to crime. But as things go on, like, he becomes such an evil person.
He becomes
a traitor.
Like it's terrible. Like, I mean, that's a good choice, but you're right. Nobody talks about him. Very underrated villain.
Well, he's basically he's not as an epic scale, but he is a modern day Griffith, really, with the whole betraying the band of the Hog. He betrays Millennium, and Guts and Brandon they play the same role as well.
It's true. And you got a much sexier, hero though. I mean, Brandon Heat. He just puts on the heat. Like, yeah, baby.
They're gonna talk about like his love interest instead, but. Whatever floats your boat, man.
I don't know. I'm just saying it's a cool name, but no, he's a good villain, good mafioso. There aren't too many good mobster villains in anime and manga. What do you guys think about that? Have either of you guys seen Gungrave? Dead, Kai? I forget.
And I know Dead.
No, I haven't seen Gungrave. I know it's a shame.
Oh, that's pretty quick, man. You can run through that pretty quick, but. Dead, what are your thoughts on him as a villain? Do you think why do you think he's so underrated?
No one watches it.
That's what I said earlier.
Well, no one's seen Gungrave. That's why I don't like it.
No, Gungrave is a classic.
So it ain't like no Trigun.
I mean,
it's a lot like Trigun in a way. Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, no one even knows that Gungrave and Trigun are from the same person.
That's a problem.
It's kind of the same universe too, if I'm not mistaken.
Suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the damn Tomahawks and Message Z. See if he can come in. But...
I'll get him now. Hold on. But yeah, keep talking about that. Hold on, let me message him.
Yeah, because I mean, Harry McDowell starts off as a good friend of yours and working his way up to the top Millennium. Then out of nowhere, it's like you start to see his more sinister, malicious side, like sneaking out. It's like his world of crime was like a gateway for him to be relentless and be true to himself.
Mm-hmm.
First for that power, like Griffith.
Yeah, it's like
both of them are very thirsty.
Yeah, oh man, dude, fucking Harry got so thirsty. He started going like a bit pedophilic in that fucking series.
Yeah, he was. It's kind of funny. You didn't see this psychotic nature to him, but it was really revealed as it went on. Like you just.
Yeah, it just came. Oh my god, the best scene.
The best
fucking
kills
scene.
Big Daddy.
Yeah, the best scene is in the elevator when he's talking to like Like, there's a lot of scenes, like, when we're gonna pick the new member for the head of Millennium, and, they didn't pick Harry, then Harry just starts clapping with this look at his face, it's like,
ooh.
like, he's pissed.
It's like things are gonna start be taken down. They're gonna make some changes.
I know, then the next scene where we see him talking to Brandon, he's like, I just heard the other guy just died. It's like, guess who's the next head in charge? And then when they go to the elevator, he's like, let's kill Daddy. So it's like...
Well, you know what? I think this is how we should organize this. Let's start with kind of lesser known ones and work our way up, because you just inspired me, Hero.
Okay.
You know who I'm gonna pick, right?
No.
Well, wait, Dad, you on it? You guessed it, right?
Speak Rafa.
Oh man, I'm getting that predictable. Well, I'm gonna talk about it. Well, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? This is okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna say it again. I've said it 5,000 times, and I'm gonna say it again. People watch Speedgrapher. You think nobody watches Gungrave? Nobody watches Speedgrapher. And
Well, with Speedgrapher, I can kind of understand because the thing is, Speedgrapher's a bit on the fetish side.
It's still a good show, and it has one of the best anime villains. Suitengu is an evil, conniving, greedy bastard, and when you find out his real motivation for the things that he does, wow,
180, man. You go Suitengu fanboy.
It's very rare you'll have a series where you hate and despise this villain so much, and when you figure out why he's doing what he's doing, you're like, whoa, I kind of want him to win, and spoilers, he kind of does.
He does.
He's like one of the most successful anime villains ever. He fucking wins. I mean, it's just brilliant. He's just his whole concept about just breaking down Japanese society through materialism, and it's just fascinating, and nobody talks about it. And I will say it again, people. Watch Speedgrapher.
Wait. I'm sorry. Is it the guy who can smoke money?
Yes,
yes.
Yeah, he's
got powers, and he got phoenix wings.
Yeah, because he's got the blood wings.
Okay, go on.
Oh no, yeah, that's him. He's
that guy he's very cool, very classy, and the only reason I know about it is because of Jessie Otaku's list of of her 20 villains. Yeah. And that's how I found out about the guy. Then it's like, wow, this guy is... I feel like she put him down way too low on the list, actually.
Actually, he's a really good villain. I mean, he's just that cold, calculating businessman, and he will just push anybody aside to meet his goals.
Well, it's perfect. Chris Aries, man.
Chris Aries, in perfect, Machiavellian. It's awesome. And his relationship to the hero is good. He just kind of puts him down. He just sees people as being these secondary, less than human people, but in a way, he actually believes something different. So it's really awesome. He starts off as a great villain, but is really kind of the hero in a sort of weird way.
In a very
creepy, sexual...
very sexual, man. The whole...
He wants to marry some chick, man.
Okay, I'll say this much, guys. I'll say this much. Yes, Speedgrapher might be a little unsettling for some people, but it's still a good series, and you should grow some balls. There you go.
No, it's more you gotta get prepared for some things. It's fetish everywhere in that show. Oh, but you know what's... speaking of the topic of villains, one henchman I did like in that show that creeped the fuck out of me?
The nose guy. Nose guy?
What nose guy?
The guy with the...
Bondage geezer.
Yeah, oh wait, I liked the...
No, I was talking about the dentist, man.
the dentist? Oh, the dentist.
Yeah, the dentist was just ugh, fuck.
Yeah, I don't know.
All those arms and shit. Then again, you also have the... what was another good one?
I thought the mayor was creepy as heck.
Oh, yeah, the speakers.
Yeah.
There was also the priest one, with the cross and lightning. I was like...
I don't know, the bondage guy from the first episode was really messed up.
I know, gum bondage.
It was it.
Yeah, the leather guy with the weird opera stuff.
I know, it's like ballet and everything.
That guy was disturbing. He could bend any way possible.
Flexible.
According to the world of Speedgrapher, everybody has deep, dark fetishes that are all somehow sexually related.
Yeah, like the woman that eats diamonds. Fucking.
That didn't even make any sense to me. Anyway, but moving on, guys. We've been talking too much. Kai, you're next. Obscure villain.
Oh, damn, shit, damn. You go put me on the spotlight.
I'm putting you on the spot, damn right.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with the Pokemon manga, and I'm gonna say the Elite Four. Even though their methods were generic as hell, they was probably one of the darkest villains out of the Pokemon series, where they just wanted to commit genocide on everyone.
They wanted to commit genocide?
Okay, elaborate on this. Elaborate this.
Yeah, please. I don't know much about this, actually. Go on.
Okay, during the Yellow Arc, I did a review on this. They want to commit genocide and destroy. They wanted to kill all the humans and basically save the Pokemon. That was basically it.
Wow. That's very environmental.
Yeah.
So wait.
terrorists.
So wait, basically they're hardcore eco-terrorists?
They're a hardcore
Yeah.
PETA. That's what they are.
Hardcore
Yeah,
PETA.
I mean, they did destroy some stuff though. I mean, they didn't kill anyone, but you know, Lance, the one of the Elite Four with the dragon types.
Mm-hmm.
He basically, I think he desiccated a whole village by himself, and I think that was kind of cool though, because in the TV series we don't get anyone who said, "Hey man, let's commit genocide." Just have the powerful most Pokemon trainers in the Kanto region, and let's just do this.
It's like the Race Shogo League of Shadows of Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean,
That's exactly what it is.
They almost
And your
succeeded,
surroundings.
yeah. I kind of like that though. I mean, even though it was just generic and basic, but this is coming from a Pokemon.
Yeah, that's only from a kids-friendly material, so that's already, stand out enough.
That's a little hardcore, actually.
Like, holy shit! I mean, it's like, how many like manga volumes is it?
Pokemon
Like-
Kamikaze.
Like, it's like 4 manga volumes that they actually did this, and it was kind of neat. It was kind of cool.
It's neat in a in a cruel way. Oh wait. Well, anyways, Dad, your turn.
Yep, your turn, Dad.
I'm
But I'm
drawing a
back.
blank.
Dude, Dad, don't crap out. You got to do this.
I can't think of any.
No, you can. You
Come on,
can.
look, I'll even help you out there. Like, think
Well,
of the sci-fi anime of the Guyver.
Oh shit!
Uh,
Classic Guyver.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, but I didn't really like the villains of life.
What?
Well, look, I'll admit I didn't like too much either, but there's one thing that I do appreciate from them, is that the Chronos group, their goal was to take over the world. Well, remember, they were one of the few villains that actually do. They conquered the world.
Yeah, but they're too cheesy for me. They're like Saturday morning cartoon cheesy kind of villains.
That's part of the fun of Guyver. It is pretty cheap.
I know, yeah. I just can't take them too seriously. Like, they're never gonna win.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
It's kind of Kamen Rider-ish in a way.
Well, I think Kamen Rider's probably cheesier than Guyver.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Oh man, right there.
Well, I don't know. Some people are pretty hardcore about that. I don't know. But, Hero, it started with you, so we're going back around. It's you now.
All right, fine.
Back.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna hype up the Kaiji train right now. So, there's these two villains called Urabe and Hyoudo. Basically, these guys have no superpowers whatsoever. But what they are is filthy rich, and they pretty much understand human psychology. Oh wait, no, his name was Tonegawa. My bad, I said one of the names wrong. But the point is, they understand human psychology so well that they torment people just for thrills. They gotten so desensitized with humanity, they start coming up with these gambling shows just to entertain themselves. Essentially, it's kind of think of Hostel, but only with a gambling twist to it. They have this huge organization that's pretty much untouchable by politics, whatever. They say that their only worry is actually the president or some of the more hardcore members of the government, but for the most part, no one can stop them. So they go around getting people who are in debt, and they just force them to gamble. Otherwise, they get and basically all these gambles are life and death situations. For example, one of the games is that they gotta walk across the steel girder, and if they fall off the building, well, they die.
Well, so far it just seems kind of like a hardcore rock paper scissors match.
Yeah, I know, but towards the end you'll see something really dark and twisted, because essentially these people will be if you lose, you could be sold for some sort of I don't know, on the underground market or somewhere, with human transportation and shit, and these guys just have a fucking thrill with it. Go on.
Don't spoil it for me. I'm gonna watch.
I don't want to spoil too much, but the thing is, these two villains they're some of the most. How can I put this? They're not physically active, but the way they get inside your head is what makes them interesting. They're just very psychological, and that's the way they love to torment people, because it's a lot of it is through the gambling, really.
All right, well, you're hyping them up, so
They're good. I mean, they're they're fucking selfish.
I will get there.
Despicable, even. They will piss you off. A lot of times, it will piss you off. How they take glee in seeing people suffer.
All right, that's good. That's good. Well, Hero, I'll go next, but okay. Now, obviously, I said Suitengu first, so who's the second one I'm going to talk about? Hero, you should know this.
Well, I'm fuck.
You know what? Fine. You know what? Fine. You know.
Let me guess. Let me fucking guess.
Because what's another series that I always talk about that nobody watches?
Is it gonna be like the guy?
Basilisk?
No. Yeah. Well, now Zoro knows. Fuck. Zoro, man, you know.
I was gonna say Utena. I'm like.
Well, actually, he's pretty fucked up. But no. Wow, Zoro, you're on top of it too, man. Everybody knows.
I'm on my game today, man.
No, man, dude, you're like smashing grannies today. I'm telling you.
Smashing all my grannies.
No, but Zoro's right on point. Seriously, like, okay, yes, Basilisk is decent, but like, I gotta come back to it. Tenzen, one of the evilest, most fucking ruthless, disgusting villains of all time. Like, this guy is like you just hate him, but he's got such a commanding force. And the thing about him is, he lives for war. He lives to cause conflict because it's all he knows. And the thing is, he's been around longer than anybody else, so he just lives for that. And he will do anything. He will push aside his family. The guy is just an awesome villain. He's really underrated. And fuck it, yeah, Tenzen Sama, man, that's where it's at. But yeah, I mean, here, you know what I'm talking about.
Representing the Iga clan and shit.
Yep, Iga clan. Well, I've always more of an Iga clan than Oda. Because the only people that Oda clan had was good was the spider guy, and he died like really early. Seriously.
Spider guy.
Yeah, the cool guy. Like,
oh no, he was fucking awesome.
The good ones with the cool guy are the ones with the eye techniques, man. But
yeah, well, they're broken as fuck. But
yeah, I know they're broken as fuck. They're making like harakiri, like jutsus on everyone.
I mean, like, you sell your soul to a demon to become immortal. That's pretty hardcore. So
I know, eating your wounds and shit, and then that's my.
It's like moving around his body.
And he's so fucking tenacious. Like, he just won't fucking die, no matter what you're doing.
I know, it's like you cut off his head. Look, I'm coming back together. I'm coming back together. No, but, alright. Coming back around, Kai, can we go to you again?
Yeah. Okay, this character was really just generic, but I don't know, he was just awesome to me. His name was Kagato from Tenchi Muyo.
Oh.
Remember he had that fight with Tenchi's granddad, and the shit was kind of badass, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he basically, his plan was basically, hey, I need that sword, I'm gonna manipulate Ryoko. He succeeded in that, but at the same time, though, he kind of fucked up and failed. But I also like his methods, though. He just wanted this power. He just want this sword that says is so powerful that you can control the universe.
Yeah, well, Tenchi's ridiculous.
Yeah, he was just a basic villain, but he was just fun and interesting to look at. And I also like his design. He looked like Rayman because he didn't have no arms. Whatever. He just had like white gloves and shit. I'm like, damn, man, you ain't got no arms whatsoever.
Wait, what is this guy's name? I need to have a look at him.
It's Kagato from Tenchi Muyo, the first Tenchi series. So
let me see.
Yeah, he had on the he had on bash.
Wasn't he like kind of like this? He was kind of like a pompous douche, right?
Yeah, he was a douche and shit. He was using women to shield him and shit.
Does he have white hair?
He was just like doing. Huh?
Does he have like white hair or?
Oh, like white hair and little tint glasses.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Kagato.
All right, Kagato. All right, now, Dad, are you getting back from getting your drink, or is Zoro gonna go next?
I gotta go next.
All right, fuck it. Zoro's been holding out. He's holding it. He's ready. He's excited.
I'm holding it.
Give us an underrated good villain. Zoro, go.
Well, I mean, I can't even say he's underrated because a lot of people like Psychopaths, but I'm gonna go with my dude Makashima Shogo rather.
Nice.
He's really interesting, man. He's like a combination between Johan and the Joker. Johan in the sense that he's just so amazingly manipulative in the way that he can use his words. Well, Johan didn't really use words, but he's such a smooth dude, man. You know what I'm saying? You would not think that he would be some insane criminal. And he's kind of like the Joker in the sense that he just wants to see the worst that humanity has to offer, and he'll set up situations where that can kind of be, brought. And he really is just an amazing villain. Eloquent, just sinister, and you kind of understand where he's coming from. That's what makes a good villain for me, where you can kind of see like his point of view in a weird, twisted way.
Definitely. Because
he's just like I said, really eloquent, really smart, and just knows how to just be a sadistic asshole.
No, I'd say it's a good choice.
And Makashima's that dude, man. I'm sorry, I love Psychopaths, and Makashima makes that series for me. He just fucks the main characters mentally, and it's so good. So I'm gonna go with Makashima. Underrated.
That's nice, dude. That's nice, and actually that's good enough because Psychopaths is popular, but it's not like huge, so that would work.
Right.
All right. Dad, are you back yet? Because
Yeah.
You got to bring us one more, and then we'll start working our way up a little more to, more known ones.
Alright, a obscure one is the Claw from Gunsword.
Well, I was
Oh,
thinking
I remember him.
that's the one I got right. Come on, what the?
Yeah, the claw is
Yeah.
badass.
Oh,
He is. He does actually remind me of one of those cheesy Saturday morning cartoon villains. He's always like one step ahead. He's that cliche, killed,
like you
killed,
just
killed
like where's the
fiance at the
claw?
wedding.
Like claw.
Like claw. I'm like, I don't know. And then at the end, he's got that whole.
He's psycho. He's psychotic.
He is like proper psycho. And you got sort of like, is his goal sort of like good in sort of a way, or is it
like
completely bad?
He's like the nicest psychotic person ever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he's
like
so
one of those
menacing though.
calm psychotics.
He hugs people, starts cutting them while he's doing it.
Yeah, he's pretty fucked up. That's all I can think of because you took Harry McDowell, so.
All right. Well, back to Hero. Let's start going to less obscure ones now.
Oh, less obscure. Oh dear.
Let's start getting into. Let's slowly build up to the biggest, the baddest.
I don't want to talk about like the same like Griffith Major
No.
Johan again. I want to.
No. Okay, how about this? Talk about ones that are they're more well known, but they're not quite as they're not talked about as much as
I got one. Knives. Okay. I'm gonna talk about knives this time.
Nice. That's a good one.
Yeah, knives. Because I mean, a lot of the time it gets overshadowed by Legato Blue Summers. But the thing is with knives is that what I love about him is that he's supposed to be like this not Adam and Eve. Sorry, Cain and Abel into like to Vash in the story. But at the same time, it's kind of hinting they're supposed to be like saviors or some unknown entity like within the Trigun world when they originally find them like on that lost ship. But the thing is, knives. He sees humans as these infestation, and he's kind of right. How humans will betray one another for resources, and this is actually a quote from the Trigun Bad Lads Rumble movie. And there's this one villain named Gaspac. He says that human life is just a struggle of human resources. And with knives, he kind of follows that philosophy as well, because when they crash land on planet Gunsmoke, he sees like how humanity's like fighting each other for supplies such as water and trying to cooperate as a species, and Knives feels that they're just going to eliminate everything. But the thing is, I kind of wish Knives was the, how can I put this? The thing is, they brought in war to that planet, and he didn't want them to land there in the first place. He just sees them as, like, these destruction. Going back to the Trigun anime, there's this one scene where the spiders in the butterfly thing, when the butterfly's stuck in the spider web, he portrays himself as the butterflies, and the human beings are like the spiders are out to get him. So it's like a survival of the fittest mentality where, I gotta get them first before they get me. But at the same time, he's also kind of paranoid of that.
Mm.
I wrote that in my philosophy book, man.
Now I would say, definitely speaking, I would say that, Knives does have a tendency to get overshadowed. I think Legato is a good villain, but if you think about it, even in the context of the show, he didn't really do that much. Like, even the actions he took to force Vash to certain circumstances, it was still Knives' hand motivating that.
Yeah.
So, it's a good point. I think Knives is the main villain, even if, Legato was kind of the face for a while. But I guess it's my turn. Well, you know what? A lot of people don't consider her to be a villain, but she really is. And that's actually Lucy from Elfen Lied. This girl is just so disturbing. She goes from being like this innocent individual that everybody just kind of looks down upon, thinks she's so cute and, lovable, but then she just turns around and just destroys people. She has...
That's her true face, though.
She has no real sympathy for anyone. She just sees human beings as these weak, meager things. And admittedly, due to her experiences, she has been driven away. But she just will end a human life in a split second like it's nothing. And it just is so intimidating to see her power as she's just running through these guys. And just the sheer destructive nature of that is so disturbing. Admittedly, they try to paint her as a little more complicated. But if you really think about it, she is kind of the main force that everybody's rallying to try and stop, whether or not you agree with it or not. And to be honest, She is a disturbing force.
Agree.
Chopping off heads and shit.
That opening sequence will forever haunt me.
Yeah, it's depressing, man.
It is, man.
But all right, Kai, you got another good villain?
Another good villain? Oh, damn it.
Put Z on the spot.
I got one.
Congrats,
one.
man.
I got a good villain. I think we on Shou Tucker.
Oh man. I admit that's one of the villains. That's one of the villains that he does so little, but he does enough to piss you off.
So, like, why? Because man, he killed his own daughter and his dog, and made him into a chimera, and he just did it for his research. And I'm like, damn, what a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
No second thought. Just fucking did it.
You know, he will go down in history as perhaps the worst father in anime.
Yeah, worst father. Yeah, Goku. You ain't a fucked up dad, so just.
No, man, but it's more disturbing in the first anime where you think he's dead, he just comes back, like, mixed with him with this chimera, like, with his head tilted back, just whispering to you, like, hello, Edward Elric. Like,
Shou's been, like, one of my favorites. He's a creepy guy. He's like, hey, Zoro fanboy, how's it going? You want to learn some alchemy with me, Zoro? Want to do some transmutations? Yes! Now I'm telling you, Shou Tucker, that's a disturbing dude.
Yeah, he's more disturbing in the original anime.
Well, that's because he's in more than one episode.
Yeah, I know, he's more in one episode.
But yeah, like, if there was one thing about the original manga that they got wrong, make Shou Tucker more, because he's a great villain.
Yeah.
And he nasty.
For
some reason,
he'd be nasty.
First form Cell's like voice comes to mind when you're speaking. Like,
I can do that first form Cell. Double O dead. Yeah.
Oh my god, why did I just picture Cell being?
He's more Rask than Whisper.
Yeah, he's more.
He's more like, Dad, you gotta come up with a good villain now, or I'll absorb you with my voice.
Oh shit! Can we go manga?
Yeah, you can go manga, whatever.
I mean, come on. We'll
just pick good villains, but try not to be obvious about it. That's the game.
Alright. Yeah. This is one that probably if I was more awake a minute ago, I probably would have come up with this obscure, but it's gonna be someone from Pluto called Brew 1589. He's a robot.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. He's like this isn't really spoilers because it's all told about when you get introduced to him, but he's one of the only robots to ever have killed a human, and he's like really like I don't know. When he's first introduced, he seems like really crazy and psychotic, but like the whole thing is like robots aren't supposed to be like that, and that's what I really love about him. And he's really sneaky, underhanded, and manipulative, and he sort of like plays the game in it like a waiting game because he's all like fucked and destroyed. So
yeah, that's what I found interesting about him. He's just like stuck in the corner, broken in pieces. He's like. And the thing is, he looks dangerous like that. He's like, you don't want to get close to him.
He's got a presence of like real danger like the whole time, but he's like completely wrecked.
Yeah.
You just got in the back of your mind that he's really he's not a robot you want to fuck with.
I know he looks like the kind of guy that if you get too close, he would just like lunge at you.
Yeah.
It's kind of like similar to the Joker, where you don't feel safe with him like locked up in a room.
Yeah. He's like the robot Joker. That's what I really like about him.
Them robots, man. Zoro, you got him.
Huh?
You're up, bro.
Oh shit. Fuck. Damn it.
Okay.
Put me on the spot. I already did one.
All
right.
Sound good now.
I don't even know if this guy's a villain, but I'm assuming that he is. And I just love his character. It's one of my favorite villains.
Is it Kumagawa or no?
No, I was thinking about Kumagawa. No, but I'm gonna talk about Lad Russo today, man.
No,
Russo.
he's a villain.
I think he is a villain. As much a lovable villain he is.
I mean, he does shoot a child in the face.
That was fucked up.
Not knowing that the child was immortal, he just shot him straight in the face with a shotgun. So I think that makes you villainous enough in a lot of respects.
He's certainly not a nice person.
He's also a box man. He tap dances on corpses.
Him and his crew just wore white just to get some blood on it to look nice. So yeah, he's definitely a fucked up individual, and I don't know that. Like I said, there's some kind of weird charm to him where you're kind of rooting for him in a weird way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Charisma.
It's similar to like the Major, man. Like you just love their personality.
That charismatic villain, yeah.
He really is. He really
just
is.
so fun to watch.
He was a total cherry on top.
At the end when he was saving his girl, man. You know what I'm saying? That was his one redeeming quality, I guess. But
yeah,
just love his psychotic nature and his not give a fuck attitude. And
fuck you.
He's just amazing. He just gives no fucks, and that's what I love about him, man.
No fucks were given.
Russo. Fuck the rail tracer. It's all about Lad Russo.
The rail chaser.
Goddamn,
That Russo
that's-
is a
The
boxer.
flying pussyfoot, bro.
I'm an acrobat, therefore I'm an immortal.
Come on, man. That Russo's a boxer, man. Boxer, gunman. It's like, even like I just love the one scene where he cuts this guy's throat, and then he's like on the train. He's like, hey, what about that? What should we do? Yeah, that's right.
So it's such a good character. All right, Ladrus, I'm done.
Hero?
Well, no, actually, Z hasn't said anything. Can you say anything, Z, or no?
Well, Z, are you muted? I think Z's muted.
Mm.
His mic's fucked
Goddamn,
up.
Z.
Yep, Hero, it's your turn.
Okay. Let me think. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go on the JoJo route, but it's not gonna be about the old Brando. It's gonna be about Part 4's villain, Yoshikage Kira, who is this...
Oh, you're gonna be spoiled. I must be spoiled.
No, I'm not gonna say too much. I'll keep it minimum. The thing is, it's basically what he is. He's like this very calm, gentleman, like, serial killer is what he is. The thing is, he has this very disturbing fetish where he likes to keep, like, the hands of his dead girlfriends. Yeah, that's what he does. Like, whenever they start to rot, like, he's like, it's time to break up with this one and look for a new one.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Hey,
Well,
we're not done yet.
You're not done? You two paused. You got more?
I thought Kai was gonna say something about him.
Kai, go ahead.
What him fucking the hands and shit?
Well, I don't think he... Well, I don't know. He might.
Hey man, you
What's
made
hands,
some
That guy's
weird. Yeah, man,
I
he
don't
fucked
know.
some hands. He probably sticked his dick in one of the fucking decapitated
Oh, man. Don't
Hand
be...
job. Hand jobs, man. Hand
hands.
jobs.
Match, man.
Yeah, but
He's like,
Yoshikage Kira, though.
my hands, I got one right here.
Let me finish it. Yoshikage Kira has like this very suave, mature like demeanor. He's always like very calculating. But the thing is, he's has such he's filled with so much irony, even the way towards the end of the series. Because like I said, he's a serial killer, but he doesn't like bring attention to himself. So whenever like he was in school, he would always purposely get like second or third place, never reaching the top. He just wants a peaceful life. But what makes it ironic is that he goes out of his way to murder people, and that would stop him from having a peaceful life if he were ever to get caught or arrested. And so he has to stand, named after the great Queen band, Killer Queen. And essentially, whatever his stand touches becomes a bomb, and boom, explosion. It's basically the JoJo version of Kimberly. That's what he is.
Gambit.
I know there's Kimberly, there's fucking Kadosu from Hakusho, there's even the bomber from Hunter x Hunter, but Yoshikage Kira has the most class to him. Especially with I don't know, something about his stand-up personality. It's just like, well, obviously it's JoJo, so he is a bit quirky, but he just rocks the suit so well in the tie.
He rocks it.
He rocks it like you're fucking good. Yeah, but also he has he's a beast. So, he can go toe to toe with several characters at once. But yeah, he even fought he basically fought 2 Joestars in Part 4. So that's like one of the highlights of it. Yeah, but I don't want to say too much other than he's just very aroused by hands.
Well, I mean, hands are sexy.
Anybody on that? Lotion it up.
Well, you gotta lube it up. You gotta lube it up somehow.
You gotta lube it up, man.
That is nasty.
Hey man, that hand could just be a vagina, man. Just stick it in.
No, that's not right. That's not right.
Jeez.
That's just wrong, bro.
JoJo.
That's just mean, dude.
Me?
It's fucking mean. Sticking it in without any love. Come on. Gotta have the love.
Gotta get a little up. Get down tonight.
Well,
Oh, God.
I've got one, and people don't think about him as a villain, generally, but he is a horrible bastard. He's probably one of my most hated characters in anime, but he's a damn good villain, and that would be Gendo Ikari from Evangelion.
Ah.
Now, this guy is, a lot of the characters in Evangelion kind of have these despicable flaws, but I think that the thing that's really frustrating about him is that he really is trying to save humanity, but the things that he will do to people, including his own family, to do it, really shows the worst side of humanity. I mean, this guy is this terrible, planning, conniving, he is the worst. I mean, I hate this guy, but I can't deny he's an awesome villain. I mean, and people don't think about it. People think about the angels, but if you think about it, in a way, as I won't spoil anything for people, but he's sort of behind some things. So, I don't know. It's pretty despicable. He's also one of the worst fathers in anime for sure.
Oh yeah.
Well, to be honest, if you had Shinji as your son, you would be kind of an asshole too.
Yeah, but let's face it. You could,
Nah, look. If Shinji was my son, he would have been toughened up, man. I would have just got Piccolo on his ass.
gotta push him up.
Stop!
Yeah, Piccolo would have whipped him into shape.
Yeah,
but
Gohan.
I don't want to.
I'm gonna interrupt a little bit, but yeah, take a look at Kira, and this is what he looks like. Just look at that tie, man. That tie, is just like.
Yeah, he got that swag, man.
I know, it's a badass tie, man. It's got a skull on it.
None of the women got killed, man.
That tie's
They was
nice.
like, ooh.
His stand's
Pretty nice
sexy, too.
pose right there. It's a nice pose.
He looks like a 1980s slick lawyer. Movies.
Right.
like that stereotypical like villain lawyer.
He's badass.
I love how his stand's got a fucking cod piece for some reason. I don't know why, but
Them PPs.
whatever.
Killer Queen, man. Like.
The cat, dude. It's a cat stand.
Yeah, I know, it's a cat.
Yeah, this looks pretty spiffy.
Wall Street.
All right, Kai, you got another good villain?